as dialed. Please check the number and dial the
Tier Center? I'd like to do something to help people.
Oh, hi there. You want to know what a day in the life of a telephone is like? Really? Well, you wouldn't believe it. Why, the things I've heard. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not an eavesdropper. But if you're a phone, how can you help overhearing an occasional conversation?
And if you live in the Metroplex, how come you haven't visited the Telephone Pioneer Museum of Texas in downtown Dallas? It's been around since 1984 and holds a lot of interesting facts about something most of us take for granted.
We start out by reminding you what you use your telephone for. We tell you a little bit about the telephone network and little things that people don't realize the telephone network are involved with. For instance, if you use a money card, a pulse machine card, for instance, that's a telephone call. That computer is talking to a computer in the bank via the telephone lines. Then you enter into a little bit of the historical aspects of the telephone, and we show the evolution of the telephone from Alexander Graham Bell's initial invention to what it's turned into today. We show you all sorts of old telephone apparatus, all kinds of things that the telephone can do, how fiber optics work. We talk about telephone manners, and then we tell you a little bit about the telephone pioneers. The movie presentation in the back is a 20-minute audio-visual multimedia-type presentation. It incorporates slides and real active audio, and it chronicles the history of telephone in Texas. It goes from what was going on in Texas when the telephone was demonstrated at the Nation Centennial in 1876 and brings you right through today and what the telephone industry has to offer today.
Hello there. I'm Wally Seagap. Yellow Pages, that is. I make it easy for you to shop for photo equipment, lighting fixtures, all kinds of signs.
Yellow Pages, find it fast. In the Yellow Pages.
The museum is loaded with old phones that haven't rung for some time, but they bring back memories for some of us when just to have a phone was a big deal.
Well, it really has something for everybody. It was really designed for employees at the begin with. And when the president of the company at that time, Mr. Adams, saw what a wonderful display it was, he decided that it needed to be given to the community. And so we opened to the public. We target elementary school students because it is an excellent learning experience. It works right along with a lot of the history and science learner standards.
Bye. They really enjoy it and they ask questions, and especially with this, with hands-on, they just like to do as much as they can with it. As you can tell, they're running around. They're just so excited.
The main thing that we want people to understand is there's so much more to that telephone than just that apparatus you have sitting in your house. It does so many different things, and it's going to do so many other things in the future.
And if you want to know about phone booths, here's the guy to ask.
For About Town, I'm John Tanner.